Hey everybody, Cohh here with another thoughts video, this time for Hellpoint. Hellpoint is a Souls-like game made by a small team, and now that I've finished it, it was pretty fun. It's kind of a sci-fi Dark Souls type experience. There is a great weapon system, which basically makes it so you don't have to prioritize single weapons, but just a type of weapon. So you have like a container that you can move between them, so you don't have to like worry too much about powering up one weapon and then being forced to use it for the whole playthrough. It does have a large world to explore, very non-linear. In fact, one of the least linear games I've seen. You can go all sorts of different places early. In fact, in our playthrough, we found a secret that led us to a specific key that got us to one of the end game zones as our third zone of the many different zones you could go to. So it's a very open game, which I think is a big plus for a lot of people. Combat is very Souls-like. It is a little bit more, just like many things in this game, a little more indie in nature. So there are kind of larger exploits you can take advantage of. There's a jump attack that you can basically walk through the whole game with, things of that nature. But depending on what weapon you use and how you decide to do the combat, there's a lot of challenge to it as well. There's a full dodge mechanic, a blocking mechanic, things of that nature. So you can definitely find your own stride and kind of ride that out. The world itself was varied, large, and, like you're going to hear a lot in this video, definitely a dash of indie. Now, what I mean when I say a dash of indie is if you take like a AAA Souls-like game, the world is very organic. There's a lot of detail and touch to make it feel like it's again, organic is kind of the key word. More indie style games, you'll generally have large open areas, a kind of general feeling of emptiness at times, where you're just kind of running through similar tile sets with not really too much personal touch to them. It is a fun world. It is a large world, and I did have fun exploring it beginning to end. But there's definitely times when you kind of enter an area and it's just like a large cavernous corridor with not much going on, and you kind of go, this definitely could have used a little bit more love. That being said, I kind of think that everything I've said up to this point sums up the game pretty well. It's a good Souls-like with a pretty strong dash of indie, which makes sense because I heard that the team that made this game is very small. I think it was only around 10 people. So for who made it and for the amount of people that did put their time into it, definitely a good experience and a lot of fun. So on that note, I don't have too much else to say about this without delving into spoiler territory. I hope you guys enjoy our playthrough if you choose to watch it, or if you pick it up, I hope you enjoy the ride. As always, thank you for watching our thoughts videos, and we will see you next time on the channel. Make sure to stop by twitch.tv.com/television plus twitch.tv/CohhCarnage and say hello. We'd love to see you. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.